Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything is going to be okay. We got some really exciting news from the Waking Titan alternate reality game. Now, this information was discovered like right after my report video last night, so if I hadn't made the video so quickly, I would have been able to include the information in that video. But we got confirmation that ringed planets are going to be in the next update for No Man's Sky. We had suspected it because there was a ringed planet on the Xbox box art, but this is pretty much full confirmation that the ringed planets are going to be in the game. We got another hologram video. If you remember, the first hologram video we got was of the character model, the astronaut spacesuit that is going to be what we look like. And then last night people discovered the link to the ringed planet hologram. It's pretty cool looking. I'll put a link in the pinned comment so that you can go to that little video. It's another hologram video. If you have a smartphone and a prism thingy, you can also make it into a little 3D hologram. But I want to talk a little bit about ringed planets. We also got a new Myriad dashboard, and I believe that's how they found the link to the ringed planet video. But I'll put a link to the new Myriad dashboard in the pinned comment as well. But I want to talk for a little bit about ringed planets. Now, this has been a feature that people have been asking for a while. It wasn't a feature that I was really excited about. People kept saying, ringed planets, I gotta add ringed planets. And I have always been on the side of, what would ringed planets really add to the game? Why would that be useful? People seem to just want it because it's something that exists in real life and it kind of looks cool, but functionally, as far as gameplay goes, what does ringed planets actually add? Now, don't get me wrong, I am excited by this, mainly because it confirms that they're improving on planets, and obviously they're going to have to regenerate the universe in order to add ringed planets. Some people are like me, and they're saying, well, just adding rings to planets doesn't really add to gameplay, so probably planets that have rings are going to be a special kind of planet, like the exotic planets or whatever. And that might be the case. I'm thinking probably the ringed planets will be actual asteroid fields like they are in real life. They won't just be a texture. Rayrod's mod, or other mods as well, have added ringed planets to the game, but they were just basically, you know, just 2D patterns, shades. You just fly through them. They don't actually do anything. They're just there for show. And I'm hoping that that won't be the case for the real ringed planets when they get added, that there'll be asteroid fields that we could go to. We could maybe mine special materials from the rings. I don't know. But I'm sure Hello Games will have thought of some way that ringed planets will actually be a useful thing in the game. I don't think they would tease it as part of the ARG if it wasn't anything, you know, too major. I mean, it gets everybody excited and all that, but we'll just have to wait and see what the ringed planets are like. We did get information from the ARG lore on the Waking Titan website that talks about ice in asteroid fields and like fragments of metal and such. So we don't really have ice in asteroid fields right now. So I don't know if that's what it was talking about in that lore, was a ship trying to fly through a ring, and it said that the ship got destroyed. It said my little ship didn't have a chance. So it may have been talking about someone flying through a ring of a planet, and the rings may have ice and metal fragments like from ships or something, and who knows, there's no telling what might be useful about the rings. It also gets me to thinking about landing on asteroids, because that was another feature that Sean had mentioned in an interview that didn't end up being in the game, or isn't currently. People have often said that it'd be cool if we could land on asteroids, and I think that would be cool too. I think the best way to do that would be to make it so that we need extra protection, that if you land on an asteroid, you'll quickly start running out of oxygen, and you need like they could use the shield we currently use for water. Let me show you what I mean. I mean, most of you probably know, but they could use, where is it? Oh, you could use these. The aeration membranes could be used in space, and like you'll quickly run out of oxygen if you land on an asteroid when you're in the vacuum of space and you need that protection. That way, if you were to fall off the asteroid somehow and get separated from your ship, you wouldn't just drift out in space forever and be trapped. You would run out of oxygen quickly and you would die, and if you're not on permadeath, you would just respawn with your ship either on a planet's surface or at the space station. So that's my idea, how they could implement landing on asteroids, and that just, you know, got me thinking about that because of ringed planets being a thing. I'm thinking of ways that could be useful. Like you could go to the ring of a planet and land on the asteroids, and maybe even walk across the ring. I don't know if that's even possible, but if you could jetpack like from asteroid to asteroid and like run along the surface of a ring, I don't know how feasible that would be, but it does sound really cool to me anyway. But that's just my idea. So yeah, we got the new Myriad dashboard, which I'll also put a link for, and it is kind of the same satellite image that we had before, but it's got a bunch of new information about satellites, and that's where we got some links, including the ringed planet link. And there are 12 pictures of kind of people's faces. It's really difficult to see, but they're called the Dreamers. And I'm assuming that is other people that are plugged into the Myriad system, that are basically trapped in the No Man's Sky simulation using the Wear headsets. So it appears that there's 12 new people. We saved our No, who was in a coma and I think trapped in the simulation. We woke him up and got him out of it, but now it seems there's at least 12 other people that are trapped in the system, 12 dreamers. And Emily's prophecy that I read in the last episode also hinted at that. She said, I saw Sacramento, 12 dreaming without sleep, buried in a constellation. And that fits with what I'm thinking. There's 12 dreaming without sleep, 12 people inside using the Wear headsets, trapped inside the simulation, and they are buried in a constellation. I take the term buried in a constellation to mean that they are trapped in a universe simulation. They're trapped out in the stars of a fabricated universe. That's my idea. So our next mission in Waking Titan may be to free those 12 people or get them disconnected somehow. I don't know if we're really freeing them. They might be willing volunteers of Wear, but Wear, as we know, seems to be hurting Emily by sending the information from the headsets into her universe simulation, and that's harming her data. So we need to stop Where from putting people into the universe simulation, because it's causing problems and it's dangerous for those people as well, whether they're willing volunteers or not. So I think that's where Waking Titan is going. We need to free the people that are being used by Ware, and I'm guessing the Atlas Foundation has also been hinting that there's going to be a new phase of Waking Titan. And basically Waking Titan project is developing Emily's abilities to predict the future. So I think we're going to eventually see some kind of new project to improve Emily, and that's basically how we're going to get the No Man's Sky update, because Emily's dreams are the No Man's Sky universe. So if they improve her in some way, that's basically us getting the update. So I think that's what's going to be the final thing in Waking Titan, because we need to stop Ware, but I think then they're going to do some final calibration to enhance Emily or fix Emily, because she's been injured by all this bad data. But anyway, that's about it for this update, for this report. We got Ringed Planets video confirmed, and we got a new Myriad dashboard to mess around with and try to solve new puzzles. So I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and remember, everything is going to be okay.